But speaking of big news, New York is finally taking the step to allow e-scooters in the city. So previously, e-scooters have been banned from New York. They had not been allowed, but still people had find them. Somehow they end up in New York City. People had, they would ride them and they would keep transferring, rides, and eventually they'd end up in the city, but they were never allowed there. And right now, New York City is now having a pilot program where they selected 3 different companies. They selected Bird, Lime, and Veo Ride, which is a Chicago-based startup. They selected all 3 of these electric scooters to now be available in New York, and specifically only one of the boroughs. They're only going to operate in the Bronx. This is like a pilot program, and essentially each of these companies is allowed to deploy 1,000 scooters each. If it goes well, within a year, so that's going to be probably in summer of 2021, all of them are going to have 1,000 scooters deployed in the Bronx. And if that goes well, and if New York and the city likes it, well then they're going to expand this program, allow each of these companies to have 2,000 electric scooters. And this is a really big deal. This has been one of the major markets that e-scooters have been trying to break into for a while now, but they just haven't been able to because of regulations, because of a lot going on. They just haven't been able to get into this market yet. And this is a massive opportunity not only for electric scooter companies, but also for people in New York. There'd been major concerns before about what are these what are people going to do? Where are they going to park them? Are they just going to throw them in the middle of the road? Is it going to cause, maybe more accidents? Are they going to take up parking spots, which are very limited anyways? So a lot of people have been concerned about that, but now they're doing this pilot program and they'll see how it goes. I think this is going to be overall pretty good for New York. The couple of issues are going to be, where are people going to put these scooters? Where are they going to put them? Because are they going to take up a lot of space on the sidewalk? Are they going to get in the way of people driving? Where are people going to put them when they're done with their rides? Because right now, where I live, I live in Atlanta, people put scooters just all over the place. And if you're walking in a very populated area, they're just thrown on the side on the sidewalk, and they get in the way. So in New York, where it's much more congested, a lot more people, this could be an issue. Where are they going to actually be? Where are people going to put them when they're done riding? Are they just going to throw them on the side? Are they going to be designated spots for them? What's going to happen here? As of right now, there are no designated spots, but eventually I think there probably will be, just because this could be a big issue. One thing that these companies put in place, like Bird and Lime and Veo Ride, they all have a photo verification where you have to take a photo to make sure that the scooter is standing up. So when you're done riding, you have to take a picture of the scooter to show that you parked it in an area that is allowed and it's standing up. You didn't just throw it down. So those are things they already have in place, but still we'll have to wait and see what happens and what they do to make sure that this is something that that isn't an issue. But either way, I think this is a great program. And next up after New York, big city is going to be London. London's going to have some, that's the next city I think we'll see have major moves into the e-scooter space.